Hey everyone, this is Andrew Tai, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how to book a reservation at the Pokemon Cafe in Tokyo or Osaka. Now the Pokemon Cafe is really worth going to if you're a Pokemon fan like my family is, then this is probably going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity. However, you really have to make a reservation and the process in doing so is actually quite complex, especially if you can't read Japanese. There are also some very strange rules. So today what I'm going to do is to show you the entire process of how this works. I'm doing the booking process virtually in a real-time fashion so you can see how it works. The timing of this is also very important as well because you can only book 31 days in advance, and basically every single day you'll have an opportunity to make the booking, but you only have about 30 seconds in order to make that time. So you have to be quite precise and know exactly what you're doing in order to make that booking. So I'm also going to show you a sample of how to order and what the menu is like, and also what the special Pikachu performance is like as well. So if you haven't subscribed already, then please consider subscribing. So I guess the first thing is to make sure that you are 31 days ahead and that you work out the correct time zone. So the bookings open up 31 days in advance at 6 PM Japan time, so make sure you plan accordingly. So I'll leave a link in the description for the reservation website. Make sure you select the correct location, whether it's Osaka or Tokyo, and ideally you want to be ready at 5:59 so that as soon as it hits 6 PM, you're ready to refresh the page and then start the process. So I'm going to show you a recording of the booking process that I made. Apologies for the poor audio. So the time is 9 o'clock, so 6 PM, refresh. Then we're going to choose our reservation. Then we're going to go to the 4th. Oh, let's go back. Next month. And now this slot is available. Next step. Technical difficulties. But you can see here that this is there. See, these are reserved already, so I'm gonna book 12 o'clock. Technical difficulties. Okay, now fill in our name. Make sure you can receive email from this. Okay, so filled in our details, then press next step. So here we can order the various coasters. You cannot order these once you arrive. So basically, if you want them, you have to pay by credit card, but I'm not going to purchase one. Technical difficulties, refresh. Okay, so I've got my details here, 12 o'clock, we're going to press make reservation. My reservation has been successfully completed, 4th of the 4th for 6 people. Then I have my reservation ID and that's all done here. Okay, so I've got my reservation done here, I've got my reservation ID and I've got my time slot. So if I go back, if I go back and look and go back to the actual cafe and make reservation, it is 9:02. If I have a look now and I try and book, let's say 6 people again, if I go back to the 4th, it is now 100% full. So if you have not booked your spot within 2 minutes, then you will have no Pokemon Cafe slot. So you have to wait till the next day until the 5th. Make sure you do it at exactly 6 o'clock because it's all fully booked now. So now you've got your reservation email and the big day has finally come. It's 31 days later. So this Pokemon Cafe that I'm going to be talking about is the one in Osaka. Then Tokyo one is going to be quite similar as well. Basically the Osaka one is located in this department store. You just need to go inside, then you'll take the lift up and there is a floor which contains the Pokemon Cafe as well as a few other shops as well. So when you get out on the 9th floor, you'll see a pretty massive gift shop, the Pokemon Center. And you can find virtually every single Pokemon plushie, toy, etc. here. However, on the side is the actual entrance to the Pokemon Cafe. So on the left hand side is the actual reservation line for the actual Pokemon Cafe. Make sure you get there on time as this is a timed entry. You're there for 1.5 hours only. So make sure you get there early, otherwise they're going to give away your reservation. So here on the right hand side is a no reservation line. Basically, if people cancel a reservation or they don't turn up, then you might have the chance of lining up here and getting a space. So once your reservation time starts, then you'll be lining up on the left hand side here as the staff get the restaurant area ready to prep for the next batch of customers. Make sure you have your reservation email ready as everyone is going to get checked, and also at the time they also did infrared temperature checks as well. This is to make sure everyone in your party does not have a temperature. So when you go into the restaurant, you'll be allocated a seat, but you can also take a look around and see what the other tables are like. What they've done with the design and the theming on all of the walls, screens, etc. is pretty amazing. It's very unlikely you're going to find a themed restaurant with as much attention to detail as this restaurant. What's cool as well is that it looks like it caters well to single customers as well as large groups as well. However, you don't get to choose your table, it's allocated to you based on your reservation, and the seating is quite tight. So once you've sat down at your allocated table, you'll be handed this tablet for ordering. So thankfully the tablet had an option to change the language to English, and basically you want to scroll through and add everything that you want to order. Ideally, you want to do this as quickly as possible as the service is not necessarily the fastest and you actually have a quite limited amount of time to eat this after the food has arrived. So in general, I would say that the food is okay. You can clearly tell that a lot of it's been prepared beforehand, and it's definitely style over substance. So you're really paying the money for the Pokemon theming rather than the taste of the actual food itself. However, the theming is pretty amazing. I also really like the drinks as well. So my kids both had Pokemon drinks, which they both really enjoyed as well. So this one here was the mixed Olay berry and the mixed Olay chocolate. So this didn't have very strong Pokemon theming, but it was a drink that you could construct yourself, which was a lot of fun for the children. For coffee lovers, you can also get lattes with these Pokemon designs stenciled onto them. You can choose what Pokemon you want. The food was okay. This is Snorlax's tummy filling nap lunch plate, and this is the Everyone's Attracted to Eevee plate. And this one here is called the Make Your Own Story plate, which is basically 3 different dishes combined in a tier. And also I didn't take enough photos, but the desserts were really good, so I'd really definitely recommend these if you could only pick one thing, as these dishes are pretty pricey as well. So the kids also got to choose some stickers as well. I wasn't exactly sure if it's just all children can choose stickers or whether this came with a specific meal, but these are a nice little souvenir. And pretty much exactly 1 hour into the meal service, we had a special little performance from Pikachu. So definitely make sure you've got all your ordering done, all your food ready, because after the performance is finished, there isn't much time for you to finish up and then you have to get up and then go and pay. So after about 10 minutes, you'll see that people will start vacating their seats and form an orderly line to start paying. And afterwards, you cannot miss going to the actual Poke Center itself and stocking up on some Pokemon merch. Anyway, I hope you found this Pokemon Cafe tips video useful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.